All right, so here's what we're doing now. I bought a brand spanking new sway bar in Link. The bottom is tight. The top appears to be cross-threaded. I tried tightening it by hand, but I've got this little device here I'm going to try to tighten it with. And we have the socket on a wrench we were using earlier. So I'm going to see if I can tighten it. Well, it moved. So that's interesting. See, it did move. Let's see if it'll tighten. That made for a short episode. But now we're going to go to the Ford, because this was going to be a little bit more interesting. I was going to show you that when you remove this, that is going to fall, and then you're going to have to take the bottom off. And then the only way to really put it back together is put the bottom back on, put the tire back on, and let the car pick itself back up till you can line it back up. Can't do that. Because it was that simple of a fix. Well, at least I can show you this.
Hear the storyteller's sigh underneath the tree-covered sky. This truck was used a lot. The Fantastic Ford, the truck time forgot.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to We Can Fix It, to where if we work together we can fix just about anything. My name's Danny, and today on We Can Fix It we're going to try to get the Ford F100 moving. Now the Fantastic Ford is kind of in a bad state right now. It does not want to move. The brakes are locked up on the back and the front. I was able to move the front brakes, but the back brakes are still locked up. Somebody had the hand brakes on, unfortunately. So hopefully we can do that and get it moving. And that's going to be if we get it moving, that's going to be the goal for today. So stick with us and find out. All right, so we're having a problem with the back because somebody parked this thing with the handbrakes on. So I took old Lucifer here, and because you can see it's done pulled itself clean of that. If I have it upside down, I can actually just wiggle it enough. There it goes. So we've been hitting on this thing hard enough to pop that out. I've been hammering on this thing like crazy. We're going to try to make it spin, and I'm going to try to make it spin enough to where it will clean off the rotor a little bit. Then this thing's probably, more than likely, this thing is not positive traction, which means both tires. Did you notice the other side? When we tried it last time, was it trying to spin the other side, or just this side jumped?
This side.
Yeah, so it's probably not positive traction. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this side spinning and let it spin for a few minutes. Once it's done spinning, I'm going to drop this down. I'm going to go to the other side. We're going to jack it up, and we're going to try the same thing. We're going to try to get it spin. So what I'm doing here is putting the lugs back on. So that way it doesn't push this off. Tempo. Ah. Spun really fast and good. Awesome. Let's see how hot this thing is. Not hot at all. Good. One. Two. Three. Four. Now, let's see if we can pull this. It spins. Good. So I'm gonna just lightly put this tire back on. I'm gonna drop it back on the ground, move the jack so that way we can jack up the other side and go spin it around and go from there. I'll take care of one problem. So this is how you break brakes loose. And when you need to. They've been sitting for a while. And break them loose like this. Hammer on them, and it brought the handbrakes up. So the handbrakes are probably going to start working once I change the pads. I gotten worried because I didn't see no confirmation from John to begin with. I thought I done burnt the clutch out of this thing trying to do this.
And in reality, we had it in neutral.
And we're not going to tighten these up. The reason is because I'm going to just drive it around the driveway. We're not taking it out on the road anytime soon. So, okay. Now, drop it. That was funny. I'm gonna say that was hilarious. John, it moved, which you probably seen that, and John was in the background going, I guess.
I walked over, I seen it start moving, I went.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I'm going to drop it, and I'm just gonna drive it and see if it'll break it loose.
Okay.
There we go. We're gonna park this thing. You're gonna need to move the lawnmower. We mowed grass, by the way. Yeah, it's one of our full days. I woke up at about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, something like that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Before we do this, I gotta do something else. John, you're gonna have to mow where the truck is. See the tall grass?
Okay.
So I gotta move the truck. He's gonna mow that. We're gonna put the lawnmower back up, and then I'm gonna move the truck. Probably right there in front of where the blazer is, or yeah, that'll work. That way I can't kill grass. Thing is a nightmare to turn. We've had to grease everything under that sucker. I thought the steering was locked up, it was so bad. We're gonna have to drive it around a good bit too. Oh, we have a mess. Yeah, rat's nest. So we're going to be bringing the vehicle from this to this. The old Fantastic Ford is getting to look better and better each and every time we mess with it. Yes, this is another day. Sorry I didn't bring you to the other day to watch us clean it. But as you can see, she's clean as a pin right now. Very nice. Needs a little bit more cleaning. I gotta wipe it off a couple more times. I gotta put a vacuum in it. Today we're going to be shining on this sucker. Not the body, just the interior. She blocked again. So I'm gonna get up under it. I'm gonna take that fuel line loose and I'm gonna see if I can't blow through the fuel line. And if I can't, then I know the line itself is blocked. And if I can, I know this is blocked. Well, the Ford's not giving up without a fight. Ooh, boy. We're still gonna clean it. The motor's running pretty decent. I'm gonna change the oil, put plugs in it, all that good stuff. Radiator needs a little work. But our big problem right now, the one thing that's gonna stop us, the gas tank started leaking. So that is a no bueno. No bueno at all. No bueno. Alrighty. So what do we do next? Pull that out. We don't need that there. That doesn't go there. That's just a little strip and a hole. Yoink. Okay. So what do we do next? Well, there's only one thing to do. That's to take this seat out, which we needed to anyway. I didn't do it when we were cleaning. Take the seat out and take the gas tank out. It's not too hard. It's a couple clips, all these bolts around the edges, that, and it pops right out. Yeah, Liquid Performance again. Love that mess. Not a sponsor, but I really, really do love it. They helped us out one time on a car at an auction. And it really worked out good for us. And it still works pretty good today. And watch. Normally doesn't take that much, but this has been sitting for God knows how long. Well, since 1993 or 4 or something like that. So yeah, she needs a lot. Needs to have some talking to. Bring you back when I'm all completely done. Well, she signed up pretty dang good, I think, for sitting since the 90s, 93, right down the sticker. So I'm going to do a few other things. I'm going to try polishing on this, see if we can get that to come up a little bit. We're going to put the hubcaps back on, pump the tires up properly, and get the gas tank out. All of this will happen on the next episode of the Fantastic Ford. And that's going to be here at We Can Fix It. Well, if we work together, we can fix just about anything.